Hello everyone, Joe Morton here for the third edition of Positive In. I've talked about the importance of feeding our mind with positivity, positive thoughts. Great ways to start our day off right. Because we really truly go in the direction of what our thoughts are, especially first thing in the morning. It's so key first thing in the morning to get our thoughts right, going in the right direction. I talked about in the first few editions the importance of gratitude. Being grateful for what we have, reading positive material, possibly listening to audios that are positive. And I encourage you to read a book, get a copy of the book, As a Man Thinketh by James Allen. Phenomenal book. Very easy read, not one that you read once, stick it on the shelf, but you read on a regular basis. This is one thing that I came across in my reading this morning actually. Men are anxious to improve their circumstances, but are unwilling to improve themselves. They therefore remain bound. So how can we improve ourselves? I mentioned a few things already, but how about this? Something simple. And oftentimes it's the simple things in life that are most profound, right? Smile. Start your day off with a smile. What a simple thing. Are you kidding me, Joe? No, I'm telling you, this is an important thing. Look in the mirror. First thing, look and smile. Smile to yourself to start with, and then smile to others. And you know what? You might look in the mirror and you smile, and I've heard this from many people, and I know it's going to go through your mind because it's even gone through mine in the past. Oh, I don't like my smile. I don't like my teeth. I don't think my smile looks good. Well, let me tell you, I'm going to give you a bit of advice what my good friend Beverly Hollister has given to me on many occasions, and I've heard her share with other people. She just says this: stop it. Stop it. Remind yourself, you have a beautiful smile. Smile anyways, even if you may not like it. I'm here to tell you, you do have a beautiful smile, and there's vibrations that come from smiling. There's a science behind it, actually. There's a science behind it. Bob Proctor talks about vibrations and how we're all vibrations, positive or negative. And I'm here to tell you a smile is a positive vibration that can be passed not only for you to help you start the day off, but can be passed to other people. Meeting the person in the grocery store, meeting the person at the gas station when you're pumping your gas, meeting a friend, meeting someone at work, meeting your spouse or your significant other in the morning. Smile. Pass on that positive vibration. This is interesting. I looked up and found this article by Leo Widrich, and written about the science. It's entitled "The Science of Smiling: A Guide to Humans' Most Powerful Gesture." He says this: why did the Mona Lisa become one of the most famous paintings of all time? That's a question an incredible amount of people have asked themselves in the past. And one possible answer is this: because of her unique smile. He goes on to say this: the smile is the symbol that was rated the highest positive emotional content, with the highest positive emotional content, concludes scientist Andrew Newberg. And for me personally, I've been very reluctant before embracing smiling. Only a few years back, when one of my teachers told me, "Why don't you smile more? Go learn how to do it." And so let's talk about, why are you not smiling more? Why am I not smiling more? There's actual science behind this. Oh, I love it. Okay, so he goes on to science. Let's say you experience a positive situation and you see a friend you haven't met in a long time. Imagine this now. It's going through your mind. We've all kind of experienced this before. This means that neural signals travel from the cortex of your brain to the brain stem, the oldest parts of our brain. From there, the cranial muscle carries the signal further towards the smiling muscles in your face. Sounds simple enough, right? And yet that's only where it starts. Once the smiling muscles in our face contract, there's a positive feedback loop that now goes back to the brain and reinforces our feeling of joy. To put more succinctly, in quotes, smiling stimulates our brain's reward mechanisms in a way that even chocolate, a well-regarded pleasure inducer, cannot match. Whoa, smiling's more powerful than chocolate. I think that's pretty cool. Okay, smiling then seems to give us the same happiness that exercise induces, terms of how our brain responds. In short, in conclusion, Our brain feels good and tells us to smile. We smile and tell our brain it feels good, and so forth. Wow. So wouldn't this make sense to start our day off smiling? Smiling to ourselves and then smiling to others. So for this segment, I'm encouraging us all to start our days off right, smiling to yourself, and then pass on that positive vibrations to others. All that you see, all the people you meet, watch what happens. Smile to everyone. Watch what happens. You could be the very reason why that person's day transforms, because you passed on positive vibrations to them. And then their smile passes on to the next person. And that person passes on to the next person. It's truly the butterfly effect in full force, starting with something so simple and yet so profound as a smile, something that comes free with this incredible miracle that we are as a body. It's up to us, though, whether we're going to smile. It's up to you. And I encourage you all of us, to smile. Smile big. Pass on that positive vibration. So thank you for joining me on this third edition of Positive In by myself, Joe Morton. And I say, make it a great day. Make it the day that you want it to be. Thank you.